Hey, Beggs here. Izzet Polymorph in Modern. We have 1, 2, 3 lands. Polymorph, Transmogrify, Proteus Staff, Mishra's Bauble. That lets us kind of draw a card on turn 1. And we have 3 lands, so technically if we draw a Talisman, we could have a turn 3 Emrakul. Let's give it a shot. If we get hit with the Thoughtseize, we have double Polymorph effect plus a Proteus Staff as a third string backup. Our opponent mulligans to 6. See what he left on top. Cavern of Souls, that doesn't tell us much, but when he plays it, that'll tell us something. Alright, let's give ourselves the... We don't have a counter spell, so like Steam Vents up, shock ourselves, say go, when we don't even have a counter spell, seems pretty loose. Island. So now we could turn 4 Proteus Staff. Aether Vial, kinda good to see. Might as well be Steam Vents tapped. Kinda like to see Vial, kinda don't. Depending on what creatures they play. I've had somebody vial in a Flicker Wisp and bounce the token as I was trying to polymorph it. So, depending on what they vial in, they'll be playing the world's smallest violin. So I don't want to show them the Nexus yet. No reason to shock ourselves unnecessarily. We could just not even show them the staff and just polymorph next turn. No, we can't because... Well, we could because we have the token, but... We've also got the Ink Moths, so... I think we're fine showing him the Proteus staff. Worst case scenario... He doesn't tap out by putting more creatures in play and actually holds up removal for my plant token, at which point we just have double Ink Moth backup and multiple easy to activate Proteus Staff activation turns coming up. And as expected, he's using his mana for creatures. He actually left up Castle Locthwain, so he could certainly Fatal Push us here. Would not be happy about that. Luckily, we are still at 18. Didn't even bother. Guess we just go for it, and then we don't bother showing him the Nexus until we absolutely have to. Emrakul on top. Had it. That was easy. Easy peasy turn 4 win. Does he have a creature with Death Touch? Is he going to vial in a creature with Death Touch? Is he going to put a third counter on it? Is he going to play Liliana the Veil? These are all very valid questions. I want answers, damn it. Did we not even play a 4th land? Yeah, I missed that land drop. I should have played an Ink Moth as a way to activate itself to sacrifice in case he has a Lily. I was just so amazed that he didn't have Fatal Push. I was like, wow, this is going through, that I forgot my land drop. Wow, this is going through. Mono black vampires... Not exact. I mean, vials are expensive. Fire Hex Mage. Is he going for some kind of infinite combo? He's going to vial something in. Aether Vial. Costs like 25 bucks a piece. Blockers. It's not even worth blocking. First strike, sack a vamp, remove all counters from target permanent. Definitely Ink Moth. Okay. He has 8 permanents. He gets to keep 2 of them. There it is. Oh, you know, some people feel like they need to play it out until... Everybody gangsta till Annihilator 6 on the stack. Swan Song, how good is that? About as good as a Dispel. Doesn't stop Aether Vial. Spell Pierce, how good is that? Bobble. Ceremonious, Dispel, Void Snare, Damping Sphere. I sometimes feel like maybe Void Snare would be good at just slowing down creatures. Like, if they played a Tarmogoyf, I could bounce it like an unsummon, and then they have to spend a turn recasting it, and then it's summon sickened, and it's just like, that's literally like, that's just tempo. But if something like Swan Song is completely dead, like completely dead, their mono black deck, they probably, if they have $25 for vials, they probably have $5-6 bucks for Thoughtseize, so. And a Dispel can't stop a Thoughtseize, so run it back. And we won, so, oh yeah, $7 bucks for a Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double Proteus and a Polymorph. 1, 2, a 3 if we get Talisman. We have 2 looks at a Talisman. Vicious Conquistador. Well, there goes the first one. See if he has the push. The push! He had Urborg. So our Colony Garden taps for Swamp. Taps for black mana. Calastria Highborn. Vamp control dies. Pay black if you do. Target player loses 2 and you gain 2. That sounds woefully anemic. 3 staves. Like, come on. Come on! Alright, tapped. Sego. Yeah. Alright, let's see what you got. Vicious Conquistador, Calastria Highborn, Liliana the Veil. Oof. And we don't have Counterspell, so. Someone told me that, that's a sorcery, so we just need one of these 8 counter spells. Run it back. Yes, I would like to go first. The old one-lander. I should look at playing a Progenitus in my sideboard for not only the Tron matchup, because that gives protection from everything, so a Karn Liberated wouldn't be able to exile it, but yeah, we have to mulligan. It's a one-lander. I took a one-lander earlier and it paid off, but I'm not doing that again. Turn 2, we would have Spell Pierce and Swansong up. That's pretty good. Wait, this is a one-lander again. Ugh. One more time. 1, 2. If we get the third land, we just get the Polymorph on 3. Throw 2 things back. 1, 2, 3, and then we just need a 4th land for number 4. So we don't need the Cloud form, and then we could draw off of the Bauble. He's going to 4. Oh, 3. He just wants the Lost Legacy, too. Come on, man. He's not even trying. This is like a joke matchup. He's playing vampires. And he mulled the 2. Like, why would you mull to 2? You have Aether Vials. You have $100 worth of Aether Vials. Can't you spend 20 bucks and get some Thoughtseize? The 2 best cards in your deck. Let's just see what you're drawing. An Aether Vial. Figures. Has to be Colony Garden on 1. See if he got the Lost Legacy. Ooh, turn 3 Polymorph. So good. We just need to fade next turn. His next turn. He could Thoughtseize us and we have double Polymorph effect with the red. So good. I mean, he mulled the 2. I don't feel good about this. It's dunking on a 3-year-old. Like, you don't feel good about that. Yep, always yield. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Because he's probably got the Fatal Push. So brutal. Aether Vial again. There's 2 cards in hand. There you go. Nope. Emrakul. On turn 3. Beautiful. Show the chat. Nice mull to 2. Just the old gross, this deck sucks. Yeah. What a win scenario. You mulled to 2. Yeah, I mean, he's caught up on... What a win scenario. What do you mean? It's literally how I built a deck. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. It's over his head. I mean, it's Izzet Polymorph. It's right here. I think we mulliganed to 5 that game. Because I had 2 1-landers in a row, and then it gave me turn 3 Emrakul with the mull to 5. And then I was able to pitch the Cloud form and a spare Talisman, I think. So, and then it was just a matter of, okay, I don't have any counter magic. I just need you to not interact with me and not screw up my plan. And he obliged by mulliganing to 2. So, yeah. Excellent. Good game. Good match. Good, good, good. And that was the other weird thing. Is Thoughtseizes are like $7. So, 7.30, 7.13. I mean, and we looked at the Aether Vials a second ago. Sheesh, $25. Jeez. Why would, and it's the either Iconic Masters or Modern Masters version that he had, which is, why wouldn't you just buy the, whatever the heck this is, theme deck set? The old theme deck set. Did he have those in stock? He has one of them in stock. I don't know. You can look at the price history of this. Spends $100 on vials so that he can play vampires, and I didn't see a single Thoughtseize in 3 games. So if you spend $100 on vials, but you don't spend $20 on a playset of Thoughtseize, or $30 or whatever. I mean, come on. It's like, Thoughtseize would have really helped him. At least play budget like sideboard duress. Like what are you doing? Anyway, that was an awesome game 3, turn 3 win. Was that even game 3? Did I lose a game that match? I don't think so. Anyway, thanks for checking it out, and +1 the deck on Tapped Out, and I'll see you in the next one.